Hello, everybody. All right. I'm going to do this sharing on, how do you actually read this InBody 770 analysis report. All right. As you all know, the company has actually spent a lot of money, okay, to buy this InBody 770 weighing scale at a city shop. And we keep saying that each one of this weighing machine actually costs $30,000 to buy. And at the city shop, actually, there are three of them. Two is on the outside, and one is inside the NHE. Okay, so it's a big investment. And this is important reason because we are talking about Amway as a company trying to use Neutralite, trying to use the body key to build a very strong brand name in the area of nutrition and especially weight management per se. All right, we also recognize that since the COVID, all right, more and more people are aware that they need to be very particular about their health. That's one thing. And a lot of them are put on weight, and a lot of them are realizing that weight management itself is really a management issue. If you don't look at it, you will just put on weight. Like what we always say, okay, everybody can eat 24 hours, but nobody can exercise 24 hours. So during this circuit breaker period, a lot of people are focusing so much time on eating. And your amount of time you put into exercising is not that much. So as you eat more and more by exercising less and less, or even you are not eating anymore, but the fact is that a lot of people are getting older, and therefore they are not able to keep up with their metabolism, and therefore they'll pile up weight. Okay, so the second reason why we say that the nutrition market, all right, or rather nutrition, Neutralite as a product category is really a blessing for all the ABOs because other than Singapore, of course, other than the world, Singapore is also experiencing the fact that we are a growing population, and more people are into this nutritional science to help them to maintain a healthy state of mind and body, so that it is a very preventive measures. So these are the 2 points. And therefore, when we know that the company is actually spending $90,000 to buy 3 such weighing scale, it certainly shows that the company is truly committed to help ABO to build this market. $90,000. If you are just buying a Xiaomi weighing scale at $100, they can buy 3,000. They can buy 90,000. They can buy 9,000 of that. Give 9,000 of weighing scale to even every ABO, still got some balance left. But that does not mean that they are committed, because InBody 770, or rather InBody weighing scale, is very, very well known. It's a famous brand, all right, in the area of understanding the body composition from a very scientific and cutting edge point of view. If you go to any gym that is actually more established, more prestige one, every one of them would have an InBody weighing scale. Maybe not exactly the brand 770, not the model 770, but it will be one of the InBody, because InBody is almost like the statement, it's almost like the authority to say that, okay, if you are serious in weight management, you need to use InBody. So therefore, this acquisition and installation of InBody weighing scale at the Amway City Shop, 3 of them, all right, okay, it's clearly a statement that the company is working very hard to make sure that we have the right tools, and then we have the very professional tools to help us achieve this aim. Okay, so tonight I'm going to spend some time explaining to everybody how you can actually use this InBody weighing report to help you build your nutritional market. And it's important that we become better and better and better at this, so that we continue to build confidence, we continue to have that kind of professionalism to influence our friends, and then therefore the building of the business will be getting easier by the day when we train ourselves hard enough to do this properly. Okay, and also it's important to remind everybody that this InBody, like I say, we are now working with two established brands. One is Neutralite. It's an 85-year-old brand. And secondly, we are working with InBody. It's also the very powerful weighing machine in the world. So you are not working empty-handed, no. You're working with two very large brands and powerful brand and proven brand. I don't see any reason why anybody should still have that doubt or lack of confidence in trying to bring your friends to City Shop and then get them onto the weighing scale, and then based on what is printed on the report, and to tell your friends what they need to do next. Like you already know, the InBody analysis report is very comprehensive and very simple to understand, and you just need to go through with them what is shown there, and the answer is very obvious and straightforward. There's no dispute one. Numbers won't lie. Okay, so I'm right now going to go through this and hope that everybody can pick it up, all right, practice it, and then use it on a daily basis. Okay, going forward, nutrition will continue to be a very important market in our Amway business building. So I think this is important that we now talk about this, and then to really tell everybody that, hey, you need to understand how do you analyze this composition report. Okay, all right. So first thing first, I'm not going to show you how to do the weighing. I mean, you can go and see the video that we have either in the Uxpear.969, or you can go to the ABO starter module, which I also posted. All right. This is actually also in tandem with what we previously talked about, developing a sustainable battleground. All right, and then we talk about CS3 being one of the possible sustainable battleground that everybody can develop. Okay, so CS3, if everybody remember, that is check, show, shake, and shop. I mean, prior to this InBody 770, we are talking about you can use your Xiaomi scale, you can talk about using any scale you want, all right? But we must work smart, because right now we have a very powerful brand called InBody, and we have one of the best model available in our City Shop. So instead of weighing them on the normal $50 scale, why don't you use them? Why don't you make them weigh using a 30,000 weighing machine? And that also presents an opportunity itself for you to bring your friend to City Shop. So they have the chance to experience not only a state-of-the-art weighing machine, but they also have the chance to actually experience the shop itself. And bring them to do this CS3 effectively allows you to complete this whole 4 steps. All right, check using 770. All right, show using 770 report, and then shake the product at the shop, and then straight away they can shop. What a brilliant and seamless method. I dare say this: there is no reason any of your friends should not trust the report, okay, produced and printed by InBody, because, like I said, it's a very comprehensive and detailed analysis, and everything is shown there. All right, if you are able to explain it logically, scientifically, and clearly to them, it's almost leave them no reason why they shouldn't try to take the next step of trying out our products to help them to solve their problem areas or help them to improve the areas that they can improve. And these problem areas of improvement are all clearly stated in the the 77 report as well. So you need to be able to point them out clearly to them and tell them what they can eat in terms of our Insulite products. And then this is almost like seamlessly bridging their problem with products to solve their problem. So I'm going to go into the explanation right now. All right. So if you can see this, this report, right? Okay. This is not the entire report, but the first half of the report. Okay. Okay. I wrote down there number one. The first thing is you know that you already need to key in the weight, to key in the height and the age, all right, and the gender and things like that. All right. Why you want to take note of this? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to remember? It's because obviously the height and the age and the gender makes a difference. Okay. Taking into consideration of these factors and together with the weighing, that means the weight in terms of kg and all the variables that is being measured at the same time, being the body fat, being the skeletal mass and things like that. Okay, then you have to show them this thing called the InBody score, which is here. All right, this is number 2. All right, InBody score. And you'll see that out of 100 points, all right, it will show a certain figure. This is mine, okay, I'm showing 73. So at this point, you need to say this. You have to ask your friend, say, is 73 good or no good? All right? Nobody will understand this if you do not ask them, is it good or no good? So therefore, this is a very tricky answer. Depending on the age, all right, depending on the height, depending on all the measurements, all right, the InBody gave this particular person, which is myself, 73 points. Okay, so this clearly shows one thing. If you want to make a comparison to make your friend understand better, you can actually take out your own and say that, you see, you are 51 years old. I am 37 years old. All right, my score is only 56. Then your friend will say, oh, okay, now I understand. All right, it's not really, it's always based on the individual's body situation. Of course, the point is the higher the better, right? But it does not mean that if you are young, you'll be better. It does not also mean that if you are older, you are worse off. Because in all the measurements we have taken, we also saw a lot of younger people scoring below 60. We are also surprised to see some of the people who are beyond 60 years old measuring 80 points. So it clearly means that your body condition is not a result of your age. Your body condition is a result of you taking care of it. That is the point I want to make. All right. So then, of course, if let's say your friend shows 80, then the next point is, of course, there will always be areas of improvement, isn't it? Because at 80, you can say, I see people 96. You know what I mean? It goes on and on and on. All right. But this is just a start. You don't want to go anywhere first. We talk about the first point and then the second point. So which is the third point we'll talk about? All right. After you talk about these 2 points, then you talk about the third point. The third point will be the basal metabolic rate. All right. And it shows here that this is 1719 using the measurement. But there's another recommended range, which is at 1755 to 2062. Okay. So you need to explain this. You need to explain what is this basal metabolism. Okay. When you're looking at a basal metabolism, it means that everybody, what it means is that this person needs 1,719 calories in order to survive. Okay, sustainably on a daily basis. Every day, this person need 1,719 calories. Okay, if a lot, I always say this, if they do not quite understand this, it means that, oh, this person is a 1.8, 1,800cc engine. That means your engine is 1,719, and every day you need to burn 1,719 of calories in order to sustain. Okay? But based on the measurement also, all right, the machine is saying that the ideal range for this person is 1,755 to 2,062. Okay? Meaning that there is a possibility that this person is very not active. And therefore, it is not actually reaching the ideal range of metabolism of above 2,000. You look at it now, at 178 cm tall. Not short, 178 is quite tall. All right, and at a weight of 83.8 kg, this one must be a big engine. It can't be a low engine. Then, therefore, it produces a metabolism rate of 1,719 calories a day. But yet, the ideal is 1,755 to 20 something, correct now? That means this person is not exactly very active. All right, bear in mind this. The reverse is the other possibility is that somebody could be 178 and then 83 kg, but the metabolism could be only 1,500 calories or even lower than 1,500. Meaning what? This person lagi more not active. Totally not active at all. So metabolism in a way define two things. One is, what is the engine level of this person right now? Okay, what is the ideal metabolism rate for this person? And based on this, you will know whether this person is leading an active lifestyle or not an active lifestyle. Active or not active lifestyle means this person can, whether this person is exercising or not exercising and things like that. You know what I mean? So you need to take things into context and perspective. You cannot read one information alone. I'm leading you across these few things. So we went to the basic age and height, then we go to the InBody score, and then now we just finished with the metabolism. Okay, so what is the next area you want to show them? Okay, the next area you want to show them is this muscle fat analysis. Okay, which is here. All right, you will see that the weight is 83.8 kg. All right, the muscle mass is at 35.3 and the body fat mass is at 21.3. These are all in kg. Bear in mind, these are all in kg. Okay, so when you see all this is kg, the first thing you want to see is that, okay, the weight is out of range, not in the normal range, it's over. So at 83.3, this person is overweight. Straight away, you can understand. The second thing you want to see is that the muscle mass is 35.3, which is in the normal range. All right? And the last one you want to see is the body fat, 21.3, which is what? Which is also over 21 kg of fats. And then you will recognize that this is a very interesting thing. You can read like that, but you have to make it more meaningful for your customers or your friend to understand. You cannot just read the figure. You cannot just see your weight is 83.8 so fat Oh, lucky your muscle is 35.3 kg which is in the normal range. So you're quite normal. Oh, but your fat very high So how? It's not meaningful. You're just repeating the data to them only. But you're not interpreting the data to make them understand. First thing first, you have to see that this is a C, no? Do you not see? It's a C. All right, there's a figure C here, right? All right, I bet almost 60% of the people when they go and measure, right, it's always C. But some is a big C. Later, I'm going to show you a very big C one. But some are smaller C, but most people are C. C meaning that what? Their body fat is high, their weight is high, but their muscle mass is low or just normal. So in this case, this is a small C because the muscle mass is what? Is in the normal range. If the muscle mass drop below the normal range and it become under, right? It will be a big C, isn't it? Okay? So in this sense, once you read this, you realize again, confirm that the person, because not active enough, the muscle mass is not enough to support the weight and the body fat. And therefore, the reverse is true. If this person wants to be healthy, given that muscle mass of 35, right? But I can't see, man. 35.3 kg, right? He must drop the weight or drop the body fat, right? So that the muscle mass can support. Right? Because it's not in proportion, right? You see, you draw one line across like that, you draw one line. It's not supporting, right? It's not able to support. So, two alternatives. Either you train to gain muscles, or you lose weight and lose fat. You must tell your friend in this manner. Then they understand what it means. You cannot just repeat, wow, weight 33, weight 83.8, overweight, muscle 35.3, normal, okay, lucky. Body fat 21.3, over, wow, you so fat. It's not meaningful to any of them. They don't understand what you're talking about. So far, you all follow, right? Okay? So, some people could be a D, you know. That means the muscle extra high. But you normally don't see this kind of people. This kind of people must be those bodybuilder. Very, very low one. Very, very low numbers. You don't usually see these people. Normally you see a big C or a small C or a very big C. Okay, so far so good. So this is number 4. Then number 5, you need to show them the bottom part, which is this body composition. Okay, of course, this is a body composition history, and if their friend are weighing for the first time, you won't see so many things, all right? You won't see so many data. So for my case, I weigh like once a week or every 10 days. This is also very interesting. A lot of people see this, they don't know how to understand the figure. The figure will go up and down depending on the frequency, the number of times you measure. If you measure every day, of course, it's meaningless. Cindy measure every minute. Then what's the point? You think within a minute you can drop by 5 kg? The point I'll make, the first thing first here is you don't have to worry about the small fluctuation in the numbers between your weighing intervals. As long as it's showing a downward trend positively or showing an upward trend positively. You must see that the trend is going up or down. For example, suddenly from here, you see, look at my fat, I was going to 23.3, right? Suddenly become 25.5. I also don't know what happened. Okay, maybe the 2 supper I eat. All right. But overall, you must see that it's going down is important. Okay. And it's true that the hour of weighing makes a difference. Okay, it's true that the hour of weighing makes a difference. If you weigh in the evening, the fluctuation will be more. So it's usually good to weigh before 12 o'clock. The later of the day you weigh, the figure will fluctuate. And this one is confirmed by Amway themselves also. They also say that a lot of people who are weighing in the evening tend to show a lot of fluctuation than before. All right? Okay. So this is what I talk about, the body composition history. Okay, because over time, it will see the trend. What you want to see is a trend. But depending on your measurement interval, if you weigh once a year, it's very difficult to see a trend, right? Correct or not? If you weigh every minute, also cannot see a trend, right? Yeah, so it's like maybe every day or every other day or every other week, then you'll be able to see a trend. But this is important right now. Just now we saw this what market? Muscle fat analysis. Either the weight or the mass or the muscle mass or the body fat, right? They are measured in kg. Correct. When you look at this, okay, you must remember they are in percentages. Sorry, I can't see. Okay, especially, no, the weight is in kg, the muscle is in kg, but the body fat is in percentages. That's why this body fat percent is 25.5%. But you go back there, I was at 21.3 kg. So 21.3 kg divided by 83.8 kg will give me 25.5%. Okay, why? Don't ask me why they do this, but in case you say, how come the body mass, one is 25.5, one is 21.3? I blur. It's not blur. It's just that one is in kg and one is in kg and one is in percentage. So it's the same thing, to understand, to make the whole reading, interpretation more meaningful, you have to always remember that, especially for muscle mass. Okay, for muscle mass, because this is in kg and it fluctuates. Sometimes they say, I do so much weight already, then how come my muscle keep dropping? Correct or not? See, from here, 36.1 drop to 35.9. Then a lot of people, why like that? Why drop like that? Actually, to make the muscle mass very meaningful, it's important that you always take the muscle mass weight, divide by your total weight. Don't forget, while your muscle mass also will change depending on whether you work out or not work out, right? Okay, it's more meaningful when you divide by your weight because your weight will also change. So reading the muscle mass in percentage is more meaningful. So in this case, it's a real situation whereby my muscle mass was 43.36% and it dropped to 42%. All right. You read 36.6, drop 35.3 alone is not meaningful because your weight also dropped at the same time. All right. So you have to use percentage to make it more meaningful. Okay. So going back, up to this point, I will cover 5 areas. All right. And then what is the area you want to show them next is actually this number 6 called the weight control. This is the most interesting area because you know now that I'm overweight. You know now that my body fat is high. But then where do I need to work on? Actually, the best part about this 770 report is that it will tell your customers or tell you that where are the areas of weight control you need to take action. So in this case, you realize that I am 83.4 kg right now, right? No, 83.8 kg right now, right? But my target weight is 73.5 kg, meaning I need to lose another 10 more kg. You see, I need to lose another 10 more kg. But the next part is important. They will also tell you that to lose this 10.3 kg, where do you need to work on? So normally they will tell you that you need to either lose muscle or lose fats. So in my case, it's very straightforward. They say that I need to lose 10.3 kg and everything must come from fats. So it's very clear cut, very straightforward. No need to answer one. No need to guesswork. You don't have to tell your friend this and that and that. You just have to tell them, lose fat easy eat breakfast. Okay? You know what I mean? Do exercise. Straightforward. And your friend cannot dispute because it's all shown here. I'm going to show you another report from my friend. It's even more confusing. Because she need to put on 2.1 kg of weight. But she need to lose 8.8 kg of fat. But she need to put on 10 kg of muscle. In the end, she must put on 2.1 kg. My God, very confusing, right? Yeah, so you see, everything is very clearly stated in the report. Okay, so you already know now that this person is overweight, body fat is high, and then in this weight control area, it says that in order the ideal, what is the ideal weight, and then to lose 10.3 kg, everything must come from fat control. So you already know very clearly what you do, what you need to do already. So therefore, if I were you, normally what I do next is I will go back and talk about metabolism. Okay, I'll talk about metabolism. Why I want to go back and talk about metabolism is that, you see, weight control is always about calories in versus calories out. Meaning, if I need 1,778 1719 calories every day to survive. Therefore, if I eat every day 1719 calories without exercises, meaning I will probably maintain my weight. Every day I eat 1719. Okay, but if I eat more than 1719, if let's say I eat 2,000 calories a day, that means I'm putting on extra 300 calories a day without exercise. Over time, all right, when these 300 calories accumulate until 7,000, okay, it will convert into 1 kg of fats. Okay, so you need to tell your friends like that. So it's all about maintaining what go in and what go out. So therefore, you can ask your friends, say, because you don't exercise, right? But I'm sure you eat a lot. And the question here is, are you eating more or less than 1719? Because if you continue to eat more than 1719, you will continue to pile up weight. Okay? Right? The metabolism will show that they are not exercising because lower ma. All right? And then at the same time, okay, you have to use all this data to make a bit of guessing. But your guessing is intelligent guessing, not anyhow guessing. Right? Because sometimes you look at them, you know that, are you sure you're eating every day 1719? Or are you eating more than 1719? So you ask them, what are you eating on a daily basis? Then they will tell you, okay, whether they are eating 3 meals or not regularly, or whether they are eating 1 meal a day, but 1 meal eats 6,000 calories. Or either they are eating 2 meals, but 2 meals add up already 2,000 calories. You have to understand all this in perspective. And sometimes they understand, sometimes they don't understand. So, for example, you tell them 1 chicken wing is how many calories? 300 calories. 1 fried chicken wing alone is 300. So if you eat nasi lemak with 2 chicken wings, that's easily 1,000 calories. So if he eat 3 times like that, 3,000 calories. You have to know your food. You have to know a bit of the food calories. That's why we keep saying that calories counting is important. Calories counting is important. Calorie counting is not to make you feel that you are living like a monk. Okay? Calories counting is to make sure you know what are you eating on a daily basis. If you are not careful about what you are putting into your mouth every day, and you are not actually doing anything to make sure that some of the calories are burned off, you'll continue to pile up calories and eventually pile up fats, and therefore contribute to your weight. All right? So at this juncture, I also tell them that, see, what I do is that I don't really exercise a lot to cut down my weight. I do a lot of calories control. So how do I do calories control? My story is this. I eat my daily nutritional Neutralite Body Key Breakfast Shake. With my recipe, I know that my daily breakfast is about 400 calories. And yet it carries so much more nutrients. And I also want to tell them that, bak chor mee alone is 600 calories. And how nutritious is it? What do you have? You only have carbo, okay, a bit of protein, a little bit of fiber, and a lot of fats and carbo. But yet I eat my daily breakfast is 400 calories only, And yet, it's so nutritious because it contains all these Correct or not? So I want to make them understand between eating right and yet with low calories, or eating wrong but super high calories. All right, so I also tell them that based on my 400 calories of breakfast, I eat 2 times a day, breakfast and dinner. So it add up together, it's about 800 calories. So based on 800 calories, if I go back to my metabolism rate, 1719, right? I still have 900 of calories to spare. Correct or not? And therefore, if I eat my food carefully, normal food, I don't have to eat any replacement meal. Okay? Even if I eat bak chor mee, I eat that 600, right? I still got 200 of deficit to spare. So if I don't do even any exercise, I continue to eat like that, I will lose weight. So therefore, it goes back to the principle. Losing weight, weight management is not all about exercising. It's all about how you control your diet on a daily basis and managing your calories intake. So I also tell them, what if now I exercise? Okay, I eat one breakfast replacement shake, I eat one dinner replacement shake, I eat bak chor mee in the middle. Bak chor mee, maybe I can even eat big size one. Plus size one, all right? So therefore, if I add in my exercises, a bit of exercise, then I will continue to burn more. And yet I still have to do it every day, no? 30% exercise, right? 70% diet, correct or not? Okay? And you also need to explain to them where this one come in. How come this ideal metabolism come in? Because if you do exercise, you may be able to boost your metabolism from 1719 all the way up to 2000, meaning you can burn more calories. So what it means is that you are not losing just weight. No, sorry, you are not trying to just control by fasting. You are trying to make sure you control the calories and you still get the nutrients you want. And at the same time, whether you like it or not, if you decide to add exercise and workout into your daily regime, you are able to boost your metabolism to force your body to burn more fats. But if you decide to take a break, for example, right now, I whole body ache, I don't know what. I'm not joking with you. Okay? I think tonight I cannot do exercise. All right? I'm still within my metabolism rate. I'm not overeating. This is the key message. So if you tell your friends like that and then they maintain over time this habit, they will become a way of life. Okay, in the beginning, everybody will say that, I drink this kind of thing, can man, fool or not, things like that. They will have a lot of questions. You can talk to them separately. But the point is that it's all about calories cutting. Okay? And then at this point, all right, after showing all this, you want to talk about, therefore, the whole thing is not about weight. The whole thing is not about weight. It's the control of your body fat. And more importantly, the control of visceral fat, which is number 7. Okay? So actually, whenever we look at this, we also don't know whether, so the visceral fat, good or no good. Actually, the way to read this is this is your age. This is the age. Sorry, this is the age. This side is the age, right? So I'm 51, right? I'm almost here, right? You see, you draw here, right? You bring it down, I'm almost about here, right? This is my age. Correct or not? The question is, at 92.6, everybody say, so the gray area better or the light gray area better? As long as you're in a gray area, you are dead. If not, you are here, you are also dead. Inside here, no good. Inside here, no good. Above here, no good. So where? It must be here. This is my ideal. So at 92.6 of visceral fat, I need to go down to almost 45 square cm. So you know how far am I not? So therefore, what I'm trying to say is that your friend is still not convinced that they are in trouble. Show them this. You're in trouble. Visceral fat in trouble. And you have to tell them that it's not all about weight. It's about how to bring your body fat, especially your visceral fat, down. Okay? So this is the whole report. All right? And therefore, like we already talked in our change of body, right? You need to understand that the three body type. One is called the ectomorph, one is the esomorph, and one is the ectomorph, one is the mesomorph, and one is the endomorph. All right. Ectomorph will be people like Stephanie, Yong Sok lah, huh? Okay. Endomorph cannot find in class. No, mesomorph cannot find in class. Our class got a lot of mesomorph. No, endomorph, yeah. Endomorph is my type. That means the very big size one. Okay. Mesomorph is the very fit type one. The ectomorph are the skinny type one. Okay. So actually reading all this already, right? It's very simple, you know. We would need to understand that every time, not all your friends after doing the 770 are about losing weight, no. Sometimes it's about putting on weight. So don't anyhow recommend that and then think that everybody is about losing weight. No, not everybody is about losing weight. Some people is about putting on weight. Okay, so we have talked about in Change Your Body before that, all right, weight management is a complete exercise, all right. So sometimes certain people need to eat more calories to put on weight, but not adding on to body fat and visceral fat. So eating right again is important. Eating breakfast again is important, even though you are trying to put on weight. But you must put on weight in a healthy manner and put on muscles in the right way. The second thing is, like I said, of course, most people is always about losing weight and losing fats. Okay, losing fats to lose weight. And losing fat include lowering the visceral fat. This is a very important concept. So based on what we always say, weight management involves eating right, okay, and work out right. Therefore, it's very difficult to convince a lot of people to do exercise from the start. Because can you imagine if you are weighing 100 kg, you ask them to go and run, you're killing them. You will see one big cow run. You see cow always walking slowly one. You never see cow run. Right? You see dog run, right? Yeah, but you don't see cow run, yeah. All right. So therefore, based on what we talk about in either the 3FS, the 3B fitness series, that we always encourage people to start a proper weight management program by controlling their diet first before you go on to exercising. And this is still in line with what we always say. Exercise is always 30%, diet is always 70%. The idea is let them eat a regular breakfast first. And we dare say this, if they really embrace and very hardworking, make sure every day they eat breakfast for continuously 2 weeks, all right, within 1 month, without any exercising, just eating breakfast and keeping to 3 regular meals. Eating breakfast and keeping to 3 regular meals, they can easily lose 2 to 3 kg already. And this is important because why? You need to make them gain confidence, not only with the product, but also make them gain confidence with what you advise them. Then they will trust you more. If they don't see this result, all right, they will not believe you one. They will not believe the product one. So result is very important to make them trust your advice and trust the product. So therefore, whether they eat or no eat, what you recommend them is very important, right? Okay, so therefore, the first thing you have to, based on this report, right, normally people say, so what do I recommend them to eat? All right, if all fails, I'm just going to go, if not say all fails, I think we need to go step by step. For start, you can always talk to them about a healthy breakfast, which is protein, body key, and double X, to keep it simple. All right, and then tell them to eat this regularly so that you let them see result, to gain the confidence and trust in terms of the products and your advice. So these are the 3 basic products. And you can even go and tell them that, why don't you sign up the loyalty program? You know what I mean? We are not telling you theories, we're telling you experience. We have already weighed people and tell them what to eat, and everybody buy it. Buy it means they accept what we say, and then they say, okay, I will try. And this is important. Therefore, I say already, you're working with 2 very powerful brands. One is InBody. Second one is Neutralite. All right, InBody allows you to present a very comprehensive picture of the situation, the body of your friend. And Neutralite is ultimately that solution to make sure that your friend's problem can be solved. So the question is, you have to believe these 2 brands to deliver that benefit to your friend, instead of second guessing whether InBody is correct or not. Instead of second guessing whether Neutralite is good or not. I cannot understand why people do not want to believe in the technology of InBody weighing machine, do not want to believe in the history of Neutralite, and instead believe your friend who knows nothing and still so fat. This is crazy, isn't it? Okay, you bring the person to weigh, you know how good the product is, and still you listen to your friend. This is not scientific at all. This is not science. It doesn't make sense. Okay? You know, you have the knowledge, you know, you understand the technology, and yet you listen to your friend who know nothing and still so fat. This is very, very difficult to understand. Okay? So the point next I want to talk about is, then how do you make sure they eat? You call them every day, you message them every day, you follow up with them every day to make sure they eat. You don't want to sell them a lot of product, and then in the end you don't follow up with them. Because if they don't eat, they have no result. If they don't eat, they have no result. Who they blame? They blame you. You say, product no use. You are lousy. But they'll never say that because I never eat. So you have to follow up. Okay? So at this point, all right, I'm going to show you. If you have any question, please buzz me, all right? Because I want to know how I can, make sure we all know about this. I want to show you this figure. This one is really my friend one. And really, okay, I show you. They are a bit blur, sorry. Even I'm so blind, I cannot see. Can you see this? Okay, my friend is actually my classmate. She's 157 cm tall. She's 49 years old. She's a girl. All right. So you think she's a big CC or small CC? She must be a small CC lah. Yo, correct or not? 157 only the height, Okay. All right. And 49. So how heavy do you think she is? Don't be surprised, Some people at 157 cm weigh 90 kg. I also saw before, Okay. Okay, but in my friend's case, she's a low CC. She weighs only 50.9 kg. Small CC, Very small CC. Okay. But when you look at the InBody score, you'll be shocked, right? At 50.9 kg, how bad can it be? Correct or not? Must be very skinny. 50.9 kg. You're both not overweight, right? You see her InBody score? She's only 60 She's only 60 I-73, no? You never see See I-73? All right, and she's only 60. You know how bad not? Very bad, right? Correct. Okay. So based on this score, I rated. You see, when I compare my score and her score, you see, I said, "Wow, you 50 kg, still 60 point only. What happened to you? I 83 kg, also 73 there." And actually, back at the she weigh on the 17th of December. At 17th of December, actually my InBody score was 78. She even more scared. All right. So you see, when you are able to use yours and your friend one to compare, right, it already tells a very big story already. You see, 60 point and 73 point. Okay. All right. So what is the problem now? Okay, based on the metabolism, the third point, right? You see the metabolism? She's only 1016. At the current measurement, she's only 1016, but she's supposed to be able to reach up to 1301. At 1016, I tell you, she lives like a snake. Every day sleeping, not moving at all. And it's true, no, because this friend walk very slowly. Everything to her, she talk very slowly. She walk very slowly. She eat very slowly. Everything is slow. She's quite elegant and pretty, seriously, but she's just slow. So she doesn't do exercise one, and she doesn't look fat at all, no. She's quite thin, no. Looking at 50 kg, right? Okay? So therefore, we need to go back and look at the muscle fat analysis, which is I said already. You see, you see how big the C is? At 50.9 kg, she's in the normal range. But her skeletal mass is only 15.4, under. And her body mass is 21 kg. It's over. You see the big C? This means that this person is not even exercising or not doing anything. Her core muscles or whatever muscle she has, if there's any, is so low until cannot support. You know what I mean? Okay, so you show it to her. The answer immediately is not tell her that, hey, you must exercise. You bolak one. No, you cannot say that. You say that. You see, exercises is one thing, but your body fat is very high. At 50 kg, right? At 50 kg, 21 kg is fat. Inside the small body of 50 kg, she has 21 kg of fat. Okay, so therefore we go back down to this one, the body composition. Always say it, 50 kg, 15.4 kg of mass, and then if you calculate, right? You calculate. Okay, what is that? For 15.4 of kg of fats or of muscles, divide by 50.9. Her muscle mass is only 30%. 30.25, and that's very low. Okay? And her body fat, based on 21 kg of body fat, her body fat percentage is 41.3%. High or not? High. Almost half of the body is fat. 41%. So you must be able to scare you must not say scare you must tell the person, you see, wow, you are very bad. So remember just now, my visceral fat is about 92.6, right? Correct, 92.6. This is mine. Because my body fat is 25.5, right? Okay, my visceral fat is 25.5, and yet my visceral fat is 92.6. See my friend, her body fat is 20. Sorry. No, I see wrongly. Sorry. My body fat mass. Sorry, my body fat mass here is 21.3 kg, right? This me, and yet my visceral fat is 92.6. My friend, her body fat is 21 kg. Same, right? I 21.3, she 21, right? You see her visceral fat 125. I'm only 92. She's 125. And she's so high up there. I see people up here before, no? So clearly, not only her body fat is high, her visceral fat is also high. And then the difference between body fat and visceral fat is that if you go for blood tests, you may be able to test for cholesterol. It only proves to you that your body fat is high, but it cannot test your visceral fat one. Visceral fat is not in your bloodstream. So a machine like this will be able to tell you the visceral fat level because, like I say, visceral fat is not in your bloodstream. Visceral fat is covering your organs. So, which is why it's so dangerous, why it's so important to measure not only just body fat, but also measure your visceral fat because, all right, your body fat will contain some form of visceral fat, and that you need to take into consideration. Okay, so far so good, huh? So I go back to the the metabolism. At 1016, you must caution your friend already. Because if you want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, and then you go and control your food, it's very dangerous now because not much margin to move. Because nobody can eat less than 900 calories a day. This is very important that you tell your friends. Nobody can eat less than 900 calories a day. So at 1016, if I tell you to go fasting or anybody tell you to go fasting, it's as if telling you that go and die. Because if she continue to fast and she go below 900, right, she's endangering herself. But if she don't control what she eat, right, she will easily eat more than 1016 because she's the only 1016. You know, at 1016, very difficult to eat also. No, anyhow eat, also will more than that. Which means that the friend will likely, my friend will be likely, cutting down on meals. That means maybe she skip one meal, skip one meal, skip a meal. Actually, skipping meals, not having regular meals, will push up your body fat and your visceral fat. It's very difficult to explain, but you must understand if you are not eating 3 regular meals and you are always skipping meals, you are very easily pushing up your body fat. Okay? Or your visceral fat. Okay, last but not least, I know it's late, okay? I want to look at this weight control. So you see, at 50 kg, her target weight is to gain to 53 kg. So you see, the weight control tell her that she need to put on 2.1 kg. She need to put on 2.1 kg. But in order to put on 2.1 kg, she must minus 8.8 kg of fat. All right? And then she still need to put on another 10.9 kg of muscles. All right? So in this case, fasting is definitely not an issue. She must eat 3 meals regularly and do exercise. And the next question is, what kind of exercise? Answer is weight training. Not go into Tabata. Ask her to go and dive Tabata is as good as ask her to do wasting time. She must do a lot of weight training to put on muscles, okay? And because she eat the correct 3 meals, she will not be putting on extra calories. And then eating protein will allow her to build muscles. Okay? So this is 2 examples I have for you. All right, if you want us to help you to look at some of the data you have, we can, but I hope you understand what we are trying to do. And it's important, I say again, why everybody must learn this. Because going forward, whether for the next 5 years or next 10 years, everybody must know that nutrition is definitely one market that nobody can afford to miss. All right, and we must all know how to read the InBody analysis so that we can leverage on the power of InBody brand and also the Nutrilite brand. So if you have the time to watch this again, please watch this again, okay? And any question, please ask us or ask anybody from the Change Your Body team. And maybe before we go, Yusuf, anything to add? Did I miss anything? I cover everything. I'm so perfect. Okay, good. All right. So yes. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. This video will be in the law of subscriber. I hope that you can find the time to watch it again. All right. Thank you. All right. Good night.